we are planning to discuss today. First, let us go through the MCQs. This is the last prose section from the main reader. Read the extracts given below and answer the questions that follow. The extract is, my breath was gone, I was frightened. Father laughed. But there was terror in my heart at the overpowering force of the waves. My invitation to the YMCA pool revived unpleasant memories and stirred childish fears. But in a little while, I gathered confidence. I paddled with my new water wings, watching the other boys and trying to learn by aping them. I did this 2 or 3 times on different days and was just beginning to feel at ease in the water when the misadventure happened. Now the question, listen, choose the correct option with reference to the 2 statements given below. Statement number 1. The author's father laughed to mock his son's inability to see. 2. The author wanted to sing just to prove to his father that he can sing. Now, statement 1 is true, but statement 2 is false. Statement 1 is this one. That is, author's father laughed to mock his son's inability to sing. And statement 2 is the author wanted to sing just to prove his father that he can sing. Statement 1 is false and statement 2 is true. Now the next one, both statement 1 and statement 2 cannot be inferred. The fourth one, both statement 1 and statement 2 can be inferred. Now just tell me, is there anywhere in the lesson it is said that the author's father laughed to mock his son's inability to sing? Is there any clue in the lesson that it is because my son cannot sing and that is why the father was laughing? Can anybody say anything on this? Please throw light on this particular idea. Hello? The author wanted to sing just to prove his father that he can sing. When he was knocked down by the wave at the age of 4 in California beach, he was just trying to escape. He wanted to save his life. He didn't want to prove his father that he was able to sing. So this statement is absolutely wrong. It is not inferred, or rather it is not coming from the lesson. Now here statement 1, the author's father laughed to mock his son's inability. Is it because the father was thinking that the son is not able to sing, or rather father was sure that even though he is knocked down, it is not danger? Why the father has laughed? Father is an experienced person. He knows that there is nothing wrong by knocking down. His son is safe, and that is why he laughed. So this statement also is wrong. Now tell me which is the correct option here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Which is the correct option if both the statements are wrong? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have already given the answer here, isn't it? I said this cannot be inferred, this cannot be.
Option C, both statement 1 and 2 cannot
be. This is the one, because you cannot infer it from the lesson or given passage that this is true and this is true. And therefore, third one is the correct answer. I hope it is clear. My introduction to the YMCA pool YMCA swimming pool revived unpleasant memories and stirred childish fears. It can be inferred that this was a clear case of suppression, oppression, depression, and repression. Is it a suppression? Is it oppression? Is it a depression or repression? You may be getting confused with these 4 words. Here, swimming pool revived unpleasant memories and stirred childish fears. It is a repression. Okay, it is a repression. The misadventure that took place right after the author felt comfortable was that the author slipped and fell into the swimming pool. A bully tossed him into the pool for the sake of fun. His coach forgot to teach him how to handle deep water. His father couldn't help him from drowning into water. Out of this, his father is not there. Okay. Coach is also not hired. He slipped and fell into the water, or he was thrown by the bully. You are all simply keeping quiet. Why don't you cooperate? Hello? This is the correct option. I doubt whether you are listening to me or not. Are you hearing? Are you in the class?
Yes, sir.
Then why nobody is talking anything? A bully tossed him into the pool for the sake of fun. I think it is very clear. The misadventure that took place right after the author felt comfortable was that, you see, a bully has thrown him into the water. Choose the option that describes the equipment used by the author while learning to swim. Now you have to see what is here. See the picture, and from that picture you have to find out what he was using. You see this. What was he using? He was using water wings. This is water wing. You may be finding it difficult to identify. Option number 4 is the correct answer. Then all effort ceased. I relaxed. Even my legs felt limp, and a blackness swept over my brain. It wiped out fear. It wiped out terror. There was no more panic. It was quiet and peaceful, nothing to be afraid of. This is nice, to be drowsy, to go to sleep. No need to jump. Too tired to jump. It is nice to be carried gently, to float along in the space. Tender arms around me, tender arms like mothers. Now I must go to sleep. I close to oblivion, and the curtain of my life fell. Choose the correct option with reference to the statement given below. The author tried his best to jump out of water. That is first statement. Second, after a while, the author was not anxious in water. Now, statement 1 is cause, and statement 2 is effect. Statement 1 is effect, statement 2 is cause. Both statements are effects of a common cause. Both statements are the effects of a independent cause, which is the correct answer. You see, the author tried his best to jump out of water. This is 1. After a while, the author was not anxious in water. This is statement 2. Here, statement 1 is cause. The author tried his best to jump out of water. It is a cause of throwing him into the water. Statement 2 is the effect. After a while, the author was not anxious in water. So first statement is statement 1 is cause, statement 2 is the effect. After a while, now he has been thrown and now he's in the water, tried to jump, he could not survive or he could not escape. Then he got relaxed in the third time when he was going down. So here, understand statement 1. This one is the answer. The curtain of life fell, of my life fell, corresponds to an aspect of geometry, history, scores, drama. Curtain comes in geometry, history, sports, drama. Where does the curtain comes?
Drama.
Isn't it? Drama. The purpose of using, that means in the above passage is 2. The purpose of using curtain fell in the above passage shows omission, indicates pauses, shortens a dialogue, replace an idea. So when you give like this, what does it mean? Given within inverted comma. So when it is given in inverted comma, it's a part of punctuation. Okay, what does it indicate? It indicates pause, because when inverted comma is there, when you read, you have to stop here. It is a pause. Which option indicates that the poet lost consciousness? It was quiet and peaceful. I close to oblivion, tender arms like mothers. It wiped out here, clear. Close to oblivion. A few years later, when I came to know the waters of the Cascades, I wanted to get into them. And whenever I did, whether I was wading the Tetron or bumping river or bathing in warm lake or the goat rocks, the terror that had seized me in the pool would come back. Who is narrating the incident? Is it a Douglas instructor, the big boy, the Douglas mother? Person who is narrating the incident is Douglas. Now, identify the literary device used in the terror that seized me in the pool would come back. That is metaphor, foreshadowing, flashback, allegory. So it is the terror that seized me in the pool would come back. So it is looking back on. So it is flashback is the device. Which terror is he talking about? Drowning in the pool, seized by the big boy, pushed by someone in the water, mocked by the other trainees. Of course, the drowning in the pool. In which of the following the speaker went for swimming? Out of this, where did he go for swimming? Teton River, he has gone for swimming. Teton River also. Water cascades, yes, he went. Bumping river, he went. So the correct answer is 4.
All of this.
All of this, yes, correct. So answer is 4. Tiny vestiges of the old terror would return, but now I could frown and say to the terror, trying to scare me, eh? Well, here is to you, look. Now the question, who is the speaker in the above line? Douglas, Douglas trainer, Douglas mother, the big boy. Of course, Douglas. Which of the following word cannot be used in place of vestiges? The word fragment, sign, non-indication, traces. This can be used, this can be used, this can be used. What cannot be used is non-indication. So the answer is non-indication. What does the last line show about the speaker's attitude? His confidence, his negligence, his rudeness, his arrogance. The last line. See? Trying to scare me. Well, here is to you. Look, what does it show? That last line speaks about the speaker's confidence. His confidence.
His confidence.
Yes. Since nobody is cooperating, I am giving the answer myself. What did he do after saying, look? He stopped swimming. He went down again in the pool. He fought with the boy who bullied him. He took up another hobby. So what did he do after saying, look? Look, you are scaring me. He stopped swimming. Actually, he went down again in the pool. You have to go back to the lesson. You'll understand that after that again, he was going down. Who is the author of the story, Deep Water?
William Douglas.
Yes, William Douglas. In which subject has the author graduated? English and history, English and science, social science and study, science and social studies, English and economics. You have to
English and economics.
economics. In the introduction, it is given. Introduction of the lesson, it is given. For how many years had the author taught in high schools in Yakima? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. What is the
2
correct
years.
answer? 2 years is the correct answer. Yes, 2 years, correct. 8. After the author was fed up with the teaching, he decided to opt for which career? Medical, gardening, engineering, a legal career. Which was it?
Legal career.
Yes, correct. Legal career. Deep Water is an excerpt from which book? Fear of Water, of Men and Mountains, How to Swim Fearless. Yes, of Men and Mountains, given in the lesson. Okay. What is the theme of the story, Deep Water? Victory in facing the fear, being fearful, to learn swim, all the above. So what is the correct answer here? Victory in facing the fear. This one, be careful, to learn swimming. Actually, A is the correct answer. How one is conquering the fear. What does deep water signify? Beauty, depth of sea, depth of ocean, fear.
Fear.
Yes, it signifies fear. What does the story Deep Water talks about? Fear of water and the way to overcome it. Fear of people, fear of dogs, fear of swimming. Yes, of course.
Okay,
that is correct. Now, question number 13. What does YMCA stands for? It is Young Men Christian Authority, Young Men Christian Association, Young Men Christian Army, Young Men's Christopher Association. Which one? Hello? Young Men's Christian Association. If W comes here, Young Women Christian Association. Keep in mind. His mother warned him against swimming in the Yakima River because it had strong currents. It was meant only for boating. Many people had drowned there. It had no lifeguards around. What is it?
Many people had drowned there.
Yes, correct. Many people had drowned there. Where did the water go when he was 3 or 4 years old in the story. Washington, New Zealand, California, Canada. So in the incident that took place at the age of 3 or 4 years was at California. Why did he develop a fear of water? Because terrible experience in the pool. Ghost, his mother's words, a boy pushed by a young boy. A push by the young boy. It is this terrible experience in the pool. Why
Sir,
did
we
Douglas?
Can
Tell me.
ഉണ്ടല്ലോ
Yes.
16
Which one?
16 വായിച്ചില്ല
Sir,
16താണ്
question number 16.
Oh, question number 16, I didn't read. Okay. Why did he develop a fear of water? Okay, right. I came down. Right. Because of knocking down by the wave at the beach, because of the a young boy, because of instructor, because of drowning at a young age. This one, 16. Is it because of knocking down by the wave at the beach, because drowning at a young age? This is the correct answer. Because of knocking down by a wave at the beach. Okay. 17. Already we have read. What haunts the author in the lesson? Deep water. Terrible experience in the pool. Ghost. It is a terrible experience in the pool. Why did Douglas hate to walk with bare legs? Because of ugly looking legs, because of fat legs, because of skin color, because of skinny legs. Answer?
Because of skinny legs.
Right. Because of skinny legs. Who threw Douglas into the swimming pool? A young boy, instructor. It's repeated, instructor, watchman. Yes, it is a young boy. At first, why was the writer not much frightened when he was thrown into the pool? Because he was sleeping, because he was intoxicated, because he thought that the lifeguard would come to his rescue, because of confidence. At first, why was the writer not much frightened? Why?
Because of
he was
confidence.
Yeah, right. Because he had confidence. That time he was having the confidence. Confidence was drained out when he found that he's not able to escape from there. What were the series of emotions and fears that Douglas experienced when he was thrown into the pool? He felt fear, confidence, happy, mixed feeling of confidence and fear.
mixed feelings
Yeah, mixed one is because when he was going down in the beginning, he thought that he was afraid, but not he was out of his wits. D is the correct one. How many times did Douglas try to come to the surface of the pool? Twice, once, 5 times, thrice. How many times? Thrice, 3 times. I crossed to oblivion and the curtain of life fell. What was oblivion mean? What does oblivion mean? Here, oblivion means pavilion, changing room, unconsciousness, death.
Unconsciousness.
Yes, unconsciousness. When he regained consciousness, he laughed at his experience. One. Second option had 104 fever, Fahrenheit fever. He shook and cried and didn't eat anything. D. Told his mother about his misadventure.
option A.
Option A is laughed at his experience. Did he laugh at his experience?
No, sir. No, sir.
Ah.
No.
Then what would be the correct answer out of these three then?
So had a fever of 104
Had
degrees.
it is mentioned there in the lesson that he was having fever of 104 degree. Is it mentioned anywhere? It is not mentioned. Then C and D.
Shukran tried and didn't eat
Ah.
anything.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Question number 25. What was the impact of the pool incident on Douglas? Learned swimming, became confident, became overconfident. Hydrophobia was revived. Hydrophobia means fear of water was revived. Which is the correct answer?
Hydrophobia was revealed.
Yes, it is clear.